kickoff to get things started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Offense in a bunch formation. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
I love the offense coming out being aggressive on the first play of the game. They're trying to take momentum right away, but the defense was waiting, and they were ready, and they get the interception. You can't start a ball game better than the way the defense just did there.
I'm about to say, the defense loves that they came out like that, too. Like, expecting the pass, played the pass, made the...
There he goes. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 and the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. With the run on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. He might want another play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. Your throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught near the sideline, it's Stowers. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. To throw, it's Mendoza. Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He unleashes a long one. And he hauls it in inside the 30. And the Ducks are in the hurry-up. Keep spinning the bean like that, and you start to believe this kid might have the talent to someday be the 3rd 10,000-yard passer in Oregon history.
No doubt. And you know what Ducks fans love? They love points.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! Looking for the tie with the extra point.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Finds his big tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. He rifles one deep down the middle. Wide open spaces. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often than this one.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. The short hands, it's blocked. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The Ducks looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch...
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Looking for more room.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. They'll give it to the back. Fights off a defender. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. They'll run it from the gun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Trying to bowl his way in. Touchdown, Bama! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Man, it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Mendoza. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. To the air on 1st down. Going for it all. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Here comes that Alabama offense. Almost everything has gone their way so far, up 21-7, and they have it back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They'll go right back to it. Ball is loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Power football with the run. Got the first down and more. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period, first down here. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Alabama pushing the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. With the catch, it's Carter. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. They get to him as he throws.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
They'll move the wide receiver. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle. It's Tyson. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Grabbed over the middle, it's Tate. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Ducks racing to the line in a hurry up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
With the catch, it's Tate. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. still some work to do after that last completion at second down. On the run, it's Love. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Lets it fly. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Go straight ahead. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. From the gun, Give on the inside. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Making side adjustments here. Quickly to the tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Mayava. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, it's a fumble! How in the world did the offense retain possession? And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Now on 2nd down. Now the play fake. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. Looking downfield on 1st down. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. Touchdown time! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this This offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Here's a heat. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Complete to the left. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly. Makes the grab inside the 30. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Defense in press coverage. Wants to go up top on first down. Unleashes one. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
This quarterback has thrown a lot of picks. I don't know if he's just not seeing the field right or he's just trying to force too many throws. That should have been number 4 right there, but the defender dropped it.
Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play.
That's the end.